Welcome to the Energy Hour. The Energy Hour is brought to you by Quality Home Improvement, Southern California's premier residential and commercial contractor, making homes and businesses energy efficient, one building at a time.
Welcome to the Energy Hour podcast. My name is Christopher Moss. I'm your host. And today I'm on a telephone call with a special friend of mine, Silvester Ondigo. He is a funding specialist for small businesses, believe it or not. This guy does unsecured merchant cash advances, term loans, lines of credit, equipment financing. Hello, who doesn't need that, right? Hey, Silvester, what's going on? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How are you doing today, Chris?
You know what? Today's another day to be above water, right? Or above ground, they say. I'm just blessed to wake up and say, hey, I get another chance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every day above ground is a blessing. It's a privilege to do it again.
Yes, sir.
Not the day before.
That's right, right? Yesterday is gone. Today is all we have. We don't have tomorrow because we're not guaranteed that, I was told.
Yeah, we're not guaranteed. We're not promised tomorrow. You just have to live today.
You got to live a good day to get to tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
That's how I see everything.
Every hour and second that you have.
Oh, my goodness. So true. What a great inspiration. So tell me something. Funding specialist, man, you're all over the place. What's happening with you these days?
Oh, I'm here trying to help businesses acquire working capital and also learn from people. I'm more into just networking and having someone with problems solved. That makes me happy. Like if somebody comes to me and says, hey, I'm going through this, can I get more information of this? I don't even have to fund them or give them like a deal or like money. As long as I give them information that helps them, that's awesome. Because the thing is, a lot of people actually don't have that much information when it comes to small business owners. That they're in the dark. Like they only know like, oh, I have to go to a bank, or I have to do this. That's the thing that I'm trying to demystify, and how people have more information about small business owners and how they can acquire working capital for their dreams.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I deal with this investment group of people, and we're a network of specialists that specialize in other things that require money. Of course, you know, money makes the world turn, right? So you gotta have that. That's kind of the fuel that does that. But, you know, it's very hard to find somebody like yourself that specializes in money. So I admire you for doing that. And then giving people solutions is what it's all about. You can't just say, hey, just fill out this form and I'll get back to you. That doesn't exist, right?
No, it doesn't. Like, because that's the problem with a lot of people. We have a lot of sharks and people who take advantage of. Because the thing about the industry is like, when you're desperate, it's easy for somebody to scam you. It's easy for somebody to just give you anything. And I'm trying to get away from that. If you're desperate, the best thing I can give you is knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's powerful than the money that I'll give you. I can give you money all day, every day, but that will not help if you don't have the knowledge on how to use it.
You know, you hit the nail on the head, man. Knowledge is power. And when you have some of these little tidbits of knowledge from whatever your aspects in life are doing, and you put those in the box, what I like to do is take knowledge and I like to stick little various tidbits in this box, right? And I shake it up. And I'm sticking you in this box now too, right? You're going to be the finance guy for certain things. So I'm going to be sticking your knowledge in this box. And, you know, somebody comes up to me and says, hey, Chris, I'm looking for a merchant cash advance. What do you think? Do you know anybody? Guess who I'm calling?
You
already know the answer to that. Your ears are going to start ringing. That's great, man. I appreciate guys like you putting simple solutions in front of people without all the rigor, the rigor you get all the time. And how many times do you get people just like let me tell you, like on LinkedIn, right? I mean, I must get in a month's time, I'm not kidding you, 50 different people that want to be an SEO specialist that can make my website look better than it is and offer me, the lottery ticket, the winning one. And I'm just like, wow, that's fantastic. How come you haven't done that yet? You know?
Yeah. So with the SEO, I'm kind of working with it. Like I'm trying to, how do you say, like solve one problem at a time. Right now, it's more networking and making my brand bigger. So once I get my brand bigger, I can do the, because SEO is more like search engine optimization. And based on how I know it, like it takes time, maybe 3 to 4, 5 months for you to actually see the results. So I've been putting in keywords here, keywords there, and trying to network with people. So I'm on my way there, but right now it's more networking.
You know, God bless you for that, man. You got to get that network going. And all they got to do, and there's something on your website too, on your LinkedIn site, it says fundingandbusiness.com.
Yes,
that's where they go and check it out, and kind of they can read more, they can apply, they can schedule a call, they can chat with you, they can do all kinds of stuff. I really like what you've done with that site.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Really much.
No. It's great, man. So guys like you need to stay strong in this business and do whatever you can, man. You know, there's people out there that require what you offer. And they're out there. They're just looking for you. You just got to. And one of the greatest places you're at right now is LinkedIn for Business. So, you know, you're going to get some of that along the way.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I hope I'm able to help as many people as possible. Like, as I said, it doesn't have to be about the money. Like, you might not need the money, but you might need information about money and handling it in case that time comes for you to acquire working capital.
Wow. Yeah, that's a huge thing, man. Businesses, especially after COVID-19. How hard did COVID-19 hit a lot of these businesses? You know, a lot of people just closed their doors. A lot of people, you know, I mean, I'm one of them, right? You just kind of hold on to that hope. And then, you know, you look for the best and you constantly network, especially with people like yourself, Silvester. And you just keep that network of information rolling and rolling and rolling and sharing those tidbits in each one of our boxes.
Yeah, so with the COVID-19, it goes back to the power. I said knowledge is power. Like, I can say up to 50% of businesses that actually shut down would never have shut down if they had the knowledge of some of the products and financial offers that were in the market from the governments, from the banks. So a lot of people didn't know anything about this, and they were using their own personal money, which means they were putting their own money at risk. So once that money is gone, it's gone. There's nobody to cry to. There's nobody to give it back to. But if you had the knowledge, and let's say you had actually acquired a loan prior to that, the government was also giving like government forgiveness. They were giving you subsidies. They were also actually offering loans themselves. So a lot of businesses actually shut down, not because of COVID, but actually due to a lack of knowledge of the help and benefits they could get that were available at that time.
Yeah, isn't that powerful, man? You know, a lot of people, like you said, were dipping into their own pockets, and that's really a no-no. You try not to do that. You know, we can't, you know, be, you know, Teflon about everything, right? Sometimes we do things and we think it's the right decision for us, but, you know, a good businessman will use the OPM method, other people's money, and they'll leverage that. And, you know, so they can keep their families going and stuff like that. All they need is a little kick up on that, you know, the horse saddle, right? You just got to get back up on that saddle, you know, and start moving forward. A lot of people, unfortunately, didn't do that. You know, not everybody used some of those government loans for good things, but there are some people that did. And the ones that didn't know about it, I mean, oh my goodness, those are really good businesses that needed to stay around, and they just kind of closed up shop.
Yes. It was so sad that I have talked to a couple of customers at this day, and they say, "Oh, I don't have a business." What do you mean you don't have a business? I had to shut down. By looking at their file, looking at their records, their cash flows, their revenues, their score, and I'm like, you qualified for so much benefit. You qualified for so much relief back in 2021. And it's sad that, as you said, there's people who actually took their money and didn't use it for the right reasons or purposes. Yet there's people who actually needed it but did not have the information about it and just ended up having to shut down shop. I tell everybody, one of the reasons you have to take a loan, just like the American government, is when you have a deficiency in working capital. That means you're not able to pay your payroll or something, or you're trying to protect your personal finances. That's the two major reasons that you should go out and look for extra working capital. If you have personal finances and you're looking at, let's say I have 100,000, but you have 2 kids and they need a college fund, you cannot touch that. But if you have $1 million and you have kids, yeah, you can touch a little bit and use it for your business. And if you have a deficit in working capital where your business is not generating as much as you need to cover expenses, that's when you come around and say, hey, can I get an extra boost? And there's so many products because everybody's afraid of a loan. It's not a bad thing. It's not something that you need to get married to. You can just use it to bridge a gap between your cash flow.
As far as I'm concerned, a loan is basically what you just said. It's a bridge. It's from position A to get you over to position B, so position B can make a few extra bucks to pay back position A. Hello? That's all it is. And people don't realize that. I don't know how many people that have $1 million just laying around. So, that's not going to happen. I haven't, taken down any ATMs lately, but, it is what it is, right? A lot of people don't know. They don't understand. So if somebody needs to get a hold of you, of course, we have that website they can go to. It's fundingandbusiness.com. Hey, you know what? First and foremost, I don't know how you got that domain name. That was a miracle. Oh, my God. It's so simple to say, fundingandbusiness.com. So if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, how do they contact you, Silvester?
So I'm available through LinkedIn. You can find us we have a Facebook group Facebook page that we're also trying to build and grow. We have the website where you can come and contact us, and I'm sure I can leave my number with you where they can get a hold of me. Or can I give it out?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love it.
Yeah, so my phone number is 347-939-0596.
So that number again, let me just kind of push that out there as well. It's 347 area code. Sylvester's in New York. It's 939-0596. And you can visit them on the website by going to fundingandbusiness.com. Sylvester, I look for a whole bunch of information from you, buddy. You can't let me down. You got to keep me going and put all the right things in the right spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely.
You know what? This is round one for us. On the next topic, let's put some other things that the listeners can enjoy and stuff like that. And, let's put our best foot forward. And at the end of the day, let's do the right thing for everybody. That's my goal, and I'm sure that's your goal as well.
Yes, educating everybody, sharing information. Your network is your network, and what you know, somebody else doesn't know.
You can't get better than that, my friend. So check them out on the internet. Go to fundingandbusiness.com and 947-9. No, I'm sorry. I got my 3. I got dyslexic for a minute here. It's a 347 area code 939-0596. Am I right? Did I get you this time?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Silvester, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate this. And we'll be around for, round 2 to talk about other things that people really need to hear about when it comes to simple funding and what you can offer them as a simple bridge from step A to step B, okay? Thanks again, everybody. Today is April 8th. I can't believe that. Can you, man? Where did it go? We just finished March. Today is April 8th, man. I don't get it anymore. Okay, Silvester, I'll see you on LinkedIn. I appreciate you, buddy, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for everybody for listening to the Energy Hour podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Energy Hour. Visit them on the internet by going to qhiinc.com/TEO. That's qhiinc.com/TEO.